Hi, I'm Mihir Joshi. I'm here with Chang. This is the MJ Show. Catch part 1 and part 2 first. And now we're going to start talking about the new singles that Chang has come out with. But before we go into the music, let's talk about your acting debut. How was that? I mean, you've done, so there's so much that you've already done, from dentistry to singing to dancing, anchoring, now acting. How did that come about?
Well, acting was, I don't know, my life has been full of happy accidents and happy coincidences.
Nice.
Acting is something that I never thought of because I used to believe that I can't act at all.
Yeah.
But somebody saw me on IPL, somebody saw me on Indian Idol 4 as a host, and they saw that I could speak really good Hindi.
Yeah.
And this character required that. Somebody from Yash Raj calls me up, the then casting director, and the first person that I go and meet is Parmeet Sethi, who is the director of the film.
Nice.
And he's this tall, overbearing guy and very jolly fellow.
Yeah.
But the very first scene that I was supposed to audition with him was supposed to be one of these drunken fights that I have in the film.
Okay.
And I am a very non-confrontational kind of guy. So I have to straight away start punching him and pushing him. And that was a very interesting but very scary audition that I had, because after the audition, because I'd really gotten into the character and I really shoved him and he fell against the wall. I was very worried that I will never ever get another chance at any film or any TV serial whatsoever because of that.
Okay.
But they liked it, they called me for it, and I have had this most beautiful experience shooting Badmaash Company.
Badmaash Company.
Because we went to different places. We went to America, Thailand, shot a lot in India, and with some of the best people.
Yeah.
Veer Das,
Yeah.
Anushka Sharma, Shahid. I really liked working with them because they were Shahid is a very focused and a very dedicated person. He has a lot of eye for detail, and Veer and Anushka are some of the most genuine people I've ever met in my life.
Nice.
And thankfully I'm still in touch with these guys.
Very good.
And I still keep performing with Veer once in a while with his band Alien Chutney.
Yes.
That's great. But a special mention for all the support staff that was there on that film.
Nice.
They've gone and become directors in their own right. Ali Abbas Zafar. These guys were really very instrumental in making the film very, very pleasurable for all of us.
Very cool, man. Very cool. So movies happened and all of that. And now you've come to a point where you want to make your own music. I mean, I know you perform extensively all across the world. You've just been a part of a world tour with Shah Rukh Khan,
Temptation
Reloaded, and you know he's been performing, like I said, all across the world, playing to hundreds and thousands of people. Literally, you know, when you've got a Shah Rukh Khan tour, I'm sure you've got like 50,000 people, you know, in front of you. But I guess it's come to a point where you want to make your own music as well, your own songs.
Because after a point of time you get bored of doing the same old thing, and also stuff that's not yours. There's no guilt as such. I'm not going to be very idealistic and say, oh, I feel guilty of ripping off somebody else's or singing somebody else's songs. There's no guilt in that. I mean, there's a market for that. But there is this internal desire to create something of your own. And as some of my friends very rightfully say, that the only way to leave a legacy is when you become the creator rather than just a tool in somebody else's hands. And which is why I realized that I had to do something. Some of my friends who I've become very, very good friends with, Mohan, Coco, Papon, Shilpa, over the last few years. And they have been so encouraging, because if you see me in terms of musical skills, I'm nowhere around them. I have a long way to go. But they've been so encouraging. They've told me that, you know what, you're on the right path. You love music, you have a good voice, and you have to work hard for it. I think a lot of that prodding and a lot of that pushing and encouragement is what got me to start working on my singles. And wow,
you got 2 singles out this year, which is awesome. You know, I think it's brilliant now where the music industry, even in India, has come to where, you know, you don't have to worry about the old school way of releasing an entire album, making 15, you know, different things, you know, making 3 videos and, you know, figuring out a massive budget. I mean, you can do it it's a very DIY approach which you can put into making music now. Do it yourself with, you know, if you've got a good friend who's a great composer, he can create a song for you. You can record a video at not very expensive cost, because now the equipment nowadays is also fantastic. You can do it yourself.
It's also a lot of concept-based stuff nowadays. You don't have to have a very flashy, expensive video. If you have a good idea in mind and if you have the right people on board,
you can do something great. And I can tell you that both the singles, they have 2 fantastic videos. Brilliant and very diametrically opposite in terms of the visuals, and I would love for you guys to check out both the videos. He's got 2 new singles out,
Kuch Dino Se and Hanju.
Kuch Dino Se and Hanju, and I'm going to give you a link to both the videos. I'm also going to give you a link to the iTunes page where you can buy the songs. Now, this is something I've been telling on every episode. If you love your artist, if you love the singers who come on this show, show your support by going on iTunes or any platform you choose and buying their music, because it's so easy nowadays. It's 15, 12 rupees. So
yes.
You guys are probably tired of me saying the same thing over and over again, but I'm not going to stop, because honestly, this is something that needs to be told to all the viewers, all the fans of all the artists in the country, that if you don't support your artist by buying instead of just downloading it for free from somewhere, they're not going to be making music for you, even if they want to. Okay, I'm just joking. We probably keep making music, but we'll not be very happy about it. So just buy our music.
Yeah, we're probably going to make a song in which we're saying,
"Churi kharite hamare gaane." Can I ask you to sing a little bit of Hanju?
Okay. मैं तेनू प्यार किता है, हाँ बेशुमार किता है, टूट गए दिल दे अरमां, जो होना सी होया है, साडा की है कसूर, जे तू होई है मेरी अखां तो दूर, किन्ना करा मैं तेनू प्यार, कल्ला ना रह सकदा मैं यार, वे तू रुस गया दूरों दूरों रहंदा है, किन्नियां वफा दिल साडा कहंदा है, रोज रोज मैनू सुपने च दिसदा, तेरे बिना साडा दिल गम सहंदा है.
That was Hanju by Chang and Neha Kakkar. Check out the video in the info section and buy the song. Now we got about 2 minutes more. I'm going to do like this really fast rapid fire. The first time is going to be actually rapid fire. Okay, generally we land up spending like an inordinate amount of time on the rapid fire round, and kind of defeats the purpose of rapid fire. So now let's do it quickly.
Yes.
All right. First question: international music. What are you listening to these days? Favorite artist?
Inordinate amount of time. I've always been a very popular music kind of a person. So I'm, I don't know, I should be listening to guys more, but I really like what Rihanna keeps dishing out all the time.
Good, man.
Yep.
Be proud, Rihanna fan. Awesome stuff. All right. An Indian artist or a music director or whoever, somebody in the Indian music scene that you'd love to work with right now.
Apart from the regular answers that I would give, blah 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 blah, I really want to work with Duelist Inquiry.
Oh wow, nice.
I really like the stuff that he does, and with I keep getting his name wrong, but Dharmarajan, he's B Dharmarajan. Okay. He's done some stuff, so we can talk about that as well.
That's cool.
But, yeah.
Duelist Inquiry. Let's keep it to that, and we'll figure out the exact names. Even I'm terrible with
Baiju, I think.
Damn. Oh, you're talking about Baiju, the guitar player?
Yeah,
of course. So you're talking about Duelist Inquiry and Baiju
Dharmarajan. Yes.
Oh, he's phenomenal, man.
Yes, he
is. He's a great guitar player. And okay, next question. Your favorite song to sing live? And I know that you sing a lot of covers, but in all the covers that you do, what's your favorite song to sing live?
This is a very cliche answer, but I like it because it gets a very, very good response. It's Tum Hi Ho.
Tum Hi Ho. Let's end the show with a little bit of Tum Hi Ho.
Okay.
Yep.
हम तेरे बिन अब रह नहीं सकते, तेरे बिना क्या वजूद मेरा, तुझसे जुदा अगर हो जाएंगे तो खुद से ही हो जाएंगे जुदा, क्योंकि तुम ही हो, अब तुम ही हो, जिंदगी अब तुम ही हो, चैन भी मेरा दर्द भी मेरी आशिकी अब तुम ही हो.
Fantastic stuff. There you go. Chang with me on the MJ show. We are on Twitter at Meiyang Chang on Twitter. See, I got it right now. At Musicman Mihir on Twitter. Don't worry if you don't remember our spellings. It's down here in the info section and on the screens. Please write to us. Let me know what you think about the show. Subscribe to the channel, because that way you'll get to know when this episode this one and all the future episodes, when they are released, they'll be in your inbox the moment they are released, and you don't have to wait and figure out when is the next episode coming out. We've got a whole bunch of interesting contests that we are running. I give you chances to win t-shirts by Free Authority, DVDs by Sony DADC and Excel Group, and we keep bringing. We've got Sandeep Chota CDs going out right now. I've got a whole bunch of interesting things going out. So for all of that, what you need to do is stay in touch with us, Twitter, Facebook, and subscribing over here. Thank you very much for being here with us today. Chang, Mihir Joshi saying bye bye.